Thank you for waiting. Thanks, you guys, for waiting. My room is bare. I dressed up a little bit. I'm fine. I'm not depressed or anything. I don't know what's happening. Let's see. Oh, God. Hi, everybody. Let me say hi to you first. Hi, Turquoise. According to Leanie, I feel effing special for real, she says. Do I give an acceptance speech? To what? Just kidding, but it is nice. Hi, Robin Barber. Look at that kitten, so dang cute. Oh, I know, that's little Tulip. That's my baby Tulip. At probably a month old. Now he's 5. Hi, Triple Ton Thelma. It's your chair dancing, sometimes standing. I have to have surgery on my neck, and lower back, so I do what I can. Wow, good for you. Hi, Tashi. Hi, Max Smith, Lori Sakani, Sunshine. Oh, gosh. I just have a silly little dress on. Thank you, though. Hi, Maryland Mike. I'm not muted now, am I? Oh, you're good. Okay. All right. Well, I was going to flail around like I was a lost butterfly. Look at, I took everything off the walls. I'll show you. I got my heating pad. Oh my gosh. Okay, just a second. I'll show you my room now. It's kind of amazing. Hold on here. Oh God, you guys. I thought I was prepared. Leave it to me to not be. Oh. All right. So I've had some lower back pain for a couple of days, and I needed to, get the heating pad out, you guys. Like literally. Just a second here. People like to really scrutinize things. Okay. All right, I'm going to show my room. and show you guys how different it is. It's very, very different. Okay. Okay, Cam. Are you guys here or there? Wherever you are? So my bare walls. I mean, look at that. I took all my turtle stuff down. My onesies off the darn door. I took the turquoise sheet down and hung the turtle blanket up the other way. It's, I have the mirror, see, over there. Nothing on this wall. It looks a lot bigger, and I put the pink mirror there instead of over there. See? Look at that. And I brought the white rugs in. But I'm also, you guys, getting ready to do my little dance off for if Sarah Smiles does a skit. We have a little competition Friday. So now I have more room, right? So maybe I'll dance at the end. But I have this. Wait, where is it, you guys? Oh, here, let me move this. Oh, hi, Demetrius. Oops, see him. Okay, see this wedge? It is so good for my lower back. I've had some pain for a couple of days, not to be a baby about anything, but see? Oh my God, it's so nice. Let me move this a little closer. I'm not going to be able to see chat if I don't. Hi, Peachy. Hi, everybody. Thanks. It looks cleaner. And when I do my dance thing, you guys, because I got my outfit in the mail and I got a light, whole 9 yards. It's really intense. That's it Friday. 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock my time. And I thought maybe I was going to be doing like an intermission thing, right? No. I found out today we're setting off the thing. All right, so come join me over on Ernie Shells for the dance off. Give him a like, subscribe if you want to. It's under Lightning Tiger for those that don't know. Oh, this is so comfortable. It's so much nicer than sitting on that hard little stool and leaning in like this. I'm not thrilled with the lighting, but it's whatever. All right. Who's all here? Hi, country girl, Maggie Powers. Oh, gosh. The lighting is just so weird, you guys. You can really see my bags, too. Jesus. I've been getting extra sleep. I don't know what the deal is. Okay. Oh, thanks. You guys are nice. Thank you. I need to wash my jeans. I mean, I have jeans, I have leggings, but I thought I'd wear a little dress. Okay. Hi, Rose Petal. Hi, everyone. I'm not muted now, right? And the music's off, right? Hi, you guys. Oh, gosh. I need, I do have like this big pink reddish rose thing that I can put on the wall. I'll do it after the show. All right, what is love? What is it? I mean, I have found love a few times in my life. I heard Team Rose say when she likes someone or whatever the case may be, she falls hard quickly. I'm not quick. I just I know what I like, You know what I mean? A lot of women don't know. And then a lot of women are really picky. I have a friend, I won't say her name, but the man that she's ever going to date has to have long hair. And she's in her 50s. Not that that matters, but I mean, she's not some rocker chick 20-year-old, you know? Um, and now I can't remember the other things. But, you know, if you're too rigid, right, with who you're looking for, not that people are looking, but what you might stumble upon, even, right? Because love and like and validation and all of that comes in all hair types, all, right? All sizes, all whatever. Okay, I'm going to type in what is love and see what comes up. Also, I haven't done a live in a couple of days because when I do, you guys, I stay up and watch it. I read chat, I mod a few more people or whatever. I miss quite a bit. Like right now, new comments. I don't even know how far up it went. Hi, Mab. Hi, everybody. Oh, wow. Oh, you're reading Corinthians something, right? I should know. I don't. Corinthians, I don't know what it is. Love codependence with great sex. You're silly. Hi, Melinda McCormick. Yeah, I mean, you know, I always thought, thank you, Robin. Thanks for saying that. When you're put down like your whole life, you know, and I was, you know, you're fat, you're old, you're whatever. Even if you have like a really good hair day, even, or you know, you've lost some weight, you kind of you still kind of doubt yourself, you know, and that's too bad. Oh, what time and when? The dance thing is Friday, which is gosh darn day after tomorrow. And it's 9 p.m. Eastern on Lightning Tiger. If you type that in, it's probably all you need. It's Ernie Shell's show. And what happened was last weekend, he was having like kind of a verbal fight night where people in chat could call someone out they want to go up and discuss things with, or argue, or yell. It was pretty much anything goes as long as terms of service, right, is followed. And when Sarah Smiles was doing her clips of me, like I thought she was going beeping the button to my first dance, the Obsession one in my orange outfit. I thought she was just being kind of not nasty, but whatever, right? But I found out she did that because the whole song playing would, her thing would be taken down or something. So not that it matters, but then, you know, I heard her say some little remarks like go to bed and whatever, right? So no one was coming up, and I said, I'm calling out Sarah. I still can't believe I did it, but she came up and she had her flipping claws out and the whole 9 yards. And I just kind of sat there and took it and told her I didn't know what she had against me or whatever. And we kind of parted. I wouldn't say being friends, you guys. Like, I know she's not my friend, but I don't think she has any ill will towards me, and I don't towards her. So anyway, then like the chat voted or something, and people were like, you know, one's for me or one's for Sarah, and it was so even. Apparently, he said, well, let's have like a dance off. And then she didn't really want to dance, so she might do a skit or be a comedian kind of thing. I don't know. I don't know what she's doing. But I got a new little outfit in the mail and other things to add to my attire, thanks to the UK ladies. The UK ladies. Woo woo. All right. What is love? Now, and when I say that, I think of that song, right? Who's that song? Not that song. Who's that band? What is love when you're, is it dreaming or feeling? Na, 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 na. Anyway, whoever does that song, is it White? What is it, you guys? White? Something White. What the heck are their names? You guys know. Oh, I know you're being sarcastic, Mab. Hi, Love Metal. White. Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. Who's that band, you guys, from the 80s? Great White. That's it. Like a great white shark. Have I frozen or as PCT? You know what I almost said? P-cut. Okay, I saw this and I almost said, have I frozen or as P-cut? What is wrong with me? Oh, you're going to bed? Okay, Clippers. Or no, not Clippers. Clipper 45. Thank you, Demetrius, for coming in. Thank you. You guys, we need to pray for him. We need to pray for him. Okay, he was in the hospital 4 hours today. Okay, I'm not going to get all personal about what they told him and this and that. But the poor young man, my son's age, has one good lung and 60% or 60% is gone. So you have 40 or do you have 60? I think he has 60. And if he has a lung transplant, you guys, the outcome of that for his life is 6 years. Yeah, it's sad. Love is carrying a child only to be in the most desperate pain and split from, oh, caring, like in your body. Okay. And finally get that child in your arms and not be totally pissed. Yeah, especially if you don't have an episiotomy like me. They asked me and I was just like, no. And then when I was at the grocery store, oh my gosh, I remember doing this in line, trying to get my lower half comfortable, if you know what I mean. Oh, wow. There's a massage machine called the Human Touch, and it works excellent. Cost is $1,500. Wow. You know what I'd like to get? One of those things, they have them at the chiropractor, and it goes do, 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 like that. I mean, it doesn't make that loud noise, but it real fast and it's warm. He did that on my lower back last time. That felt really good. That was, I don't know if it was a year or 2 years ago. Love never fails, but where there are prophecies, they will cease. Where there are tongues, they will be stilled. Where there is knowledge, it will pass away. Wow. You're so happy being single and plan to stay that way. Wow. I was looking at your avatar. You have nice avatars. Okay, is everyone still in here? Who's going to dare come up on panel today? Hey, look who's here. Hi, Blame. I'm sorry if you don't use PCT anymore. That's how I know you. Oh, yeah. I'm trying to stray away or whatever, distance myself from the Tina, because Tina Simmerly comes in Ernie Shell's chat and she's with Predator Hunter Nation. So if someone has something to say to her and do you know what I mean? And then she responds or doesn't, they think it's to me and it's like, you know. So I'm PCT for sure. Good to see you. Aaron Eberhard. Hi, you guys. Hi, everybody. Thank you. Great White, Robin Barber told me back there. You guys, I don't know. When I think of that band, I think now of that fire. And I won't get into a whole big thing, but I saw people reaching out, compacted with smoke just behind them in that little bar house thing. I can't imagine. 70 some people. I watched the documentary. That was in Rhode Island. I don't know how many years ago, but people that were closest to the stage, right, didn't make it out. I believe it was one band member didn't make it out. The others did. They went out like the back door. I mean, it was horrific. From the what's it called? Pyrotechnics or pyro something. Remember that, you guys? God, you guys. I'm seeing that I have a lot better lighting from that direction, or I'm just really dealing with bags. This sucks. God. But let me turn off this upper light and see if it's not too dark. Oh dear. How's that? I don't know. Not much different. All right. So let me bring this closer. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah. I never saw that. I did hear about it. Wits. Hi, Wits. I was like, I don't think I've seen you before, but now I remember your little frog avatar. Hi, everybody. Thank you for being in here. I just, you know, some people think, right, they're in love and they're not, right? They're just sort of in lust or whatever the case may be. Some people think they just like someone and they could be in love. And wait, gosh darn it, you guys, I'm trying to, there we go. And I've heard that men, this is what I read. Okay, now I'm not able to, there we go. I heard that some men, anyway, can be in love and they don't even know they're in love. Isn't that different or whatever? Oh, hi. Hi, Mission Possible. Yeah, it was a good Valentine's Day. I had heart-shaped pizzas from Papa Murphy's. They accept food stamps, so why not? And we don't go there that much, you know. And I got some salads and I picked up a homemade calzone, you know, for the kids to try. My son didn't even want to try the chicken garlic. It was golden and brown and puffy. We cooked it in the oven. It was really good. So I ate his. I thought I ordered 3, but I ordered 2. And so we had that last night. And then today we had pizza. And I got them each a little, you know, heart shaped with a little animal on it, just a cheap little chocolate thing. But I bought cupcakes too, right? I didn't buy a lot of candy this time. You know, they're both older. So I got some cupcakes and picked up some pizzas for my neighbors, you know, my friend that always takes me everywhere. And she said, well, our oven doesn't work. So that's, you know, it's not going to work. And I said, well, I'll just bake them and bring them down. So we did that. And she appreciated it and gave us some lifesavers with a cute little card. I've known her for quite a few years now. Okay, so hopefully I said hi to everyone. Hi, Crime Scene Navigator. Thanks for coming back. Hi, Trace McCoy. Did you guys hit the like? Shits and giggles. Hi there. Thank you. Thanks, you guys. Wow. Yeah, if you have my notification, oh my God, whoops. If you have okay, it's on 92%, so that's good. I can undo. Look at my cord. So the kittens won't chew through. I spent forever trying to wrap it up. I need to sit on one of these. Oh, God. There. So this is kind of like ridiculous because what's come up are a bunch of like movies or something. So what is love? The definition. What? And thanks, you guys, for all the subs. I mean, I'm up to 1,626. Like, it's shocking. So thank you so much. Okay. So the dictionary definition of love is a feeling of strong or constant affection for a person. Love can be expressed in different ways, such as for a parent, child, friend, pet, or a romantic partner. Love can also involve being sexually or romantically attracted to someone. Love is a quality or feeling of dedication to another person. So, how do we define love? I'm just going to read a little bit and then I'll do a panel. 'Tis the season to celebrate love. Every year when Valentine's Day comes around, most of us focus on romantic love. But when you stop to think about it, there are many levels and types of love. I love my husband. I love my sister. I love my dog. I love my career. I love warm nights. Although I'm using one word to describe my feeling toward all these objects, most people understand what I'm saying. I love my husband as my life and romantic partner. I love my sister, well, as a sister. I trust her and share some of my deepest thoughts with her. My dog opens my heart. I enjoy my work, and warm nights make me feel relaxed and happy. The Greeks had the good sense to break love into 4 levels. Storge, literally storge, not storage, storge, was kinship. Philia was friendship, eros, sexual and romantic love, and finally divine love was known as agape, right? Isn't that how it's pronounced, you guys? Looks like agape, but it's agape. They might interpret the sentence, I love you, but I'm not in love with you, to mean I feel philia toward you, but not eros. So the philia was friendship, the eros is sexual and romantic love. But while the Greeks gave love 4 spots in the dictionary, this emotion was feared. Both Plato and Socrates saw this emotion as love is a serious mental disease. Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't study any kind of Greek, what is it called? Greek mythology or whatever. Did you guys? Yeah, I'm climbing. Thank you. Oh, you didn't like it with the salami in it? Yeah, they had pepperoni ones too, but I thought, well, we have pepperoni pizza. I wanted to add pineapple. All three of us love pepperoni and pineapple. It's like a salty sweet kind of mixture, you know? But they wouldn't do it. Please don't feel bad. I'm still here. I will get through. I like it here. Oh, good, Trace. What happened? Oh, they have Papa Murphy's in Arizona. Men are more in lust than love. Yeah. I'm very sorry about that, Max. You did? Where did he sing? Oh, God. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how I want my hair. Well, look at your avatar. I'm sure you'll. I mean, you know, I did quit smoking too 12 years ago. I have a feeling if I didn't, I'd look older in this area, in my mouth and things. That might be why I don't have, like, you know, creases around my, or lines, you know? How older women that smoke get lines around their top lips anyway. Yeah, I don't wear foundation. I have just blush on, lipstick of course, and eyeshadow, and then I do liner just on the sides now. For a while there, I was wearing fake eyelashes just for the fun of it, and I kind of liked it. Like it opened my eyes up more. But then when I took them off and stopped wearing them, I felt almost bare. Now I'm used to my eyes again. But, oh, Trace, wow, wow. You did? I never know what I'm going to pick. And I was like, this is kind of, it wasn't sad. To me, it sounded kind of sultry. Um, I don't know, kind of sultry and mysterious. Wish you could stay up all night. Uh, 11. It's 2 minutes to 11 my time. Really? Goodness sakes. Aw, he's in bed now, but he thanked you guys for the prayers. Okay, got too much stuff to get done tomorrow. Oh, this right here makes me nearly feel like crying because he's a really strong person. Okay. And he's a good guy. You know, my son is being off his antipsychotic, he's dealing with more weird thoughts and things like that about people. And even his good friends. It's not even just Demetrius, but Demetrius is being really understanding and is like, it's okay, it's okay. Okay, so that's weird. Plato and Socrates saw this emotion. Love is a serious mental disease, and love is a madness. And it was the Greeks who coined the phrase lovesick. Okay, I don't know about any of this stuff. Can't wait to see my new outfit fit, Trace. Thanks. It's 2 pieces, I could tell you that. And there were 4 or 5 colors I could choose from, and I went with the color that I chose. Love makes people do stupid things, dangerous things, as well as magnanimous and bold things. But what is love really? Because people define love differently, a common trap is for couples is to assume they are speaking about the same thing. And because people define love differently, they show it differently and have different expectations of what it should look and feel like. Many, if not most, of the problems couples experience is a result of a miscommunicated love or a dashed expectation around love and connection. Many of us show love in the ways we hope to receive love. The golden rule of doing unto others as you would have others do unto you. But this assumes your partner defines love the same way you do. In fact, the couples who come in to see me for therapy have been missing the mark for years. By the time they come to therapy, they have had years of pain and hurt because they have made too many assumptions about love. One wanted physical connection, the other wanted to go on a walk together. One wanted to buy gifts to show affection, but the other would rather have had him or her do the dishes, pick up the dry cleaning, or even put money into the savings account rather than spend it because that's their definition of love. A book I often recommend to clients is Gary Chapman's 5 Love Languages, because the author does a great job of outlining the 5 areas people give and receive love. When you know what matters to you, you can ask for this from your partner. The areas are as follows: words of affirmation, physical touch, acts of service, gifts, quality time. Are you making assumptions about what love means to your spouse or partner? One way you can tell is by checking your resentment levels. If they are high, ask yourself why. When couples start speaking the same language, they begin to feel understood, acknowledged, and appreciated. When couples stop making assumptions about what love means to their partner, they start having better conversations and they begin to relate more consciously. Funny how something that seems so simple is actually quite complicated. If your relationship is a bit rocky, use this article as a conversation starter this Valentine's Day and see what happens. Do your best to understand your partner, and you may be amazed to see that he or she tried harder to understand you. Wishing you conscious and purposeful love today and every day. Well, that's cute. That's cute. And I know, okay, what Valentine's Day is like over for a lot of you guys. I have 56 more minutes left. Wow. Now there's all kinds of things, right? Oh, 7 reasons exes get back together. For those of you that wondered why I married my ex again. Interesting. Wow. Here's one. Are you afraid of getting older? Huh. Many people fear getting older. It's not about love, but I'm going to hit on it real quick. Now that's interesting. See, you guys? Many people fear getting older. These are the key points. There are some real difficulties inherent in aging, but research shows that many older people are happier than many younger ones. I can tell you, I am so much happier than when I was younger. Really, 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 really. Okay, enough of that. Our topic is love. Okay, how about let's look at this one. Relationships for the emotionally intense and sensitive. I mean, that's what it says here. Let's see what it says. Okay, challenges that come from relationships or the lack of them. From the get go, intense and sensitive people feel the world on a different vibration. They may be told they are too intense, too extreme, too much, or too sensitive all their lives. Intense people are fierce and passionate lovers. However, they face specific challenges due to their heightened sensitivity, speed of operation, and high level of intuition. Hi, Stiggy. Vinny Pots and Pans, meaning of angel, number 8. Who? Okay. I got one to go. Woohoo! You're funny. Hi, Glitters and Gold. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for coming in. Yeah. Are you guys hitting the like for me? Okay. Okay, well, I'm kind of sensitive and I'm rather extreme. So does that mean that I'm a fierce and passionate lover? Sorry. Oh, he didn't say some. This person said intense people are fierce and passionate lovers. All right. That's a good thing, I think. Okay, now it says this. You are easily bored. What? Well, I'm not. I'm not easily bored. Compared to the rest of the world, you move fast. You process and absorb a large amount of information in an instant. And while it takes most a while to process their own emotions, you pick things up and feel things at the speed of light. As a result, you are out of sync with the world. Boy, that's a bummer. I hope I'm not. It is not anyone's fault, but the predicament sets you up for irritability, impatience, and misunderstanding from others. Most emotionally intense people are also highly intelligent and intellectually rigorous. Combining this with the depth of your feelings, it is difficult for you to find someone with whom you are both romantically and intellectually compatible. You are enthusiastic about learning new things and curious about the mysteries of the world. In contrast, your partner may be content with the known. You are eager in your search for life's meaning and yearn to explore the world. Physically, psychologically, intellectually, spiritually, visually, and sensually. If your partner is not as rigorous or excitable as you are, and has little understanding of your yearnings, you may feel understimulated and trapped in a two-person world. Since you are highly imaginative and energetic, you bring ideas and inspirations into the relationship, but your partner may not have the capacity to reciprocate. You may try to fill the gap with friends and other exchanges, but you may also see other couples who seem entirely in sync and feel sad about the gap in your life. I went to some counseling when things were getting, harder and all of that with my daughter's dad. I didn't really go that long, just a few months, but I wish I could remember exactly what she said, but I said something like, I feel like he never is like listening, like cares enough to hear me type thing. It was more than validation. And she said, okay, I was in my 40s. She was in her 60s, this woman. And she said, I'll just say his first name because this is his name. Mike may not be capable of, what did she say? Not of listening. It might have been validating. She might have said, Mike may not be capable of validating your needs or your whatever. And I was just like, wow. You know, I mean, because some people, they can't help it. Like, I mean, it's not an excuse, right, for people's behavior, you guys, but he had a lot of grand mal seizures. I mean, they were serious ones, like serious. He nearly died in the shower because he had a grand mal seizure and his head got caught in between the something or other. I wasn't there. This was a few years before I met him. He was fishing the marina down here before I met him and had a seizure and fell in, and some people in a boat saved him. When we were together, he was driving. Okay, he was seizure free. You have to be seizure free for 3 years, right, to get your license back. And he was. And he was on Keppra and something else mixed. And it was the only thing that was keeping him from having a seizure. And he missed one day because he didn't get his medication before the weekend came, right? And he was driving down this road out here and he crashed into the side curb thing and was found laying outside of his car by someone. That I didn't see, but I heard about. The one I saw, we were up at Fred Meyer, and he's a tall guy. He's 6'1" or 6'2"? I should know. My dad was 6'3". I think Mike was 6'1". Or no, I'm thinking now he was 6'2". But anyway, he was tall. And all of a sudden I heard this kind of thing, right? And the lights are bright in the store. People are all around us. And he just fell, like, you know, on his face and body and everything. And I remember a teller saw it and said, what did she say? Is he okay? Or do you need something? She might have even said, did he have a seizure? I don't know. But my daughter was little, so she was scared and started crying. She was probably, I don't think she was 3. I think she was about 4. She's 19 now. And someone went and got a pillow for his head. It was scary. And then the next time I ever saw him have one, he had just left the hospital for having one. Kid you not. And he's in my living room, sitting on the couch. It was actually the other apartment in the 1990 building. And he was sitting on the couch, and we're talking, and everything's fine. And I thought he was faking. I thought he was trying to kind of scare me because he just left the hospital or something. And he goes, he gets really loud and then just falls off his chair. Wait, he wasn't on the couch because he hit the whatever, not a rug. And my daughter was here, and this time there was blood had come out of his nose and things. He hit the floor so hard. Just I had never seen that, you guys. I worry about him today about that. He smokes, you know, his cigarettes, and he has tremors. You know, I hadn't seen him in a couple of years, and he took my daughter on an e-bike and things like that. But that was scary. I can't even remember the other thing he takes with his Keppra. Yeah. Yeah, and then it's like, right? Are they going to bite their tongue? Or, you know, you can't, right? I don't even like touch him. I don't know what to do. I just called 911, right? Yeah. But how on earth am I talking about that? How did this come up? Oh, because my psychiatrist said he may not be. So my point is, if you have some brain damage in there from your seizures, you don't have a good relationship with your mother, right? Maybe you never were taught the tools or the way to treat someone long term. Not that I'm perfect, I'm just saying, some people aren't capable of giving you what you need, and or you think you need, or what you want. I'll never forget it. I was like, wow, she's a really good therapist or whatever, psychologist. I think she was a psychologist. Yeah, she wasn't a psychiatrist. She was, could have just been a therapist. I don't know. All right, so that's where I read, but your partner may not have the capacity to reciprocate. I know my son's gonna knock on the door. He's been talking to his dad for like 3 hours. Okay, you don't enjoy couples activities as much as other things. You don't enjoy couples activities. I thought I was reading other couples activities. No, couple activities together as much as other things. As an intense person, you are imaginative and have a rich inner life. You have a wide range of interests, from art to music to politics. When you fall in love with a hobby, a project, or an idea, your brain doesn't stop. To others who do not function in the same way, you may seem obsessive, excessive, or unhealthy. To you, however, nothing is more painful than knowing that time is slipping by and that you are not making the most of it. Inside, you have always known you have the potential to achieve something great, and the clock is ticking. You are highly reflective, and whether you are an introvert or an extrovert, you need time to yourself to gather energy and creativity. Your partner may not understand your desire for alone time and may feel left out. In a relationship, there are social expectations you need to meet, how much time you spend together and what you do together. You may find yourself saying yes to doing things you would not otherwise agree to. For example, you find yourself thinking about work when you're stuck in a movie theater or at a party with small talk. I'll have panel as soon as I'm done reading this this little, I don't know what it is, article thing. Your partner does not understand your sensitivities and needs. Emotionally sensitive people also have physical sensitivities. You get jumpy at loud noises. That's been me lately, but I just think that's because I'm on edge. Whoops. With things with my son and my ex jumping in chat like he did a month or two ago and trying to embarrass me, basically. Oh, Lord, I wish he would close his door. Okay, when you put and dislike too many sensory inputs, when you are bombarded with stimuli but not the right kind, your body reacts with allergies, migraines, pain, and fatigue. What excites your partner may aggravate you. The roller coaster, the loud music, the constant background noise, humor from bringing people down, overpowering perfume. If those around you do not honor your sensitivity, you may be criticized for being too much, too dramatic, too difficult, and so on. It is important that you understand your nature and do not judge yourself for your idiosyncrasy. Your needs are legitimate, though it may take clear and assertive communication to make things work in a partnership. You pick up on every emotion and nuance. You are highly intuitive towards subtle changes in people's emotions. And with that sensitivity comes intuition. You are highly perceptive and can pick up all the social nuances and small changes in human dynamics. Your gut feeling is especially amplified in the context of a close relationship. When your partner is dishonest, You have a sense of it. When they are upset or angry, you know it even before they do. Due to your hyper empathic tendency, you absorb whatever they feel or even feel feelings for them. Wow, that's me all the way. Being the more emotionally aware one, you may always have to be the one who initiates meaningful conversations or addresses issues in the relationship. Okay, there's leftover pizza and they're going to split it. Okay. Your perceptivity creates two problems. Being an emotional sponge is exhausting for you. Without healthy emotional boundaries, you get burned out. Your partner feels intimidated or violated by you as you always seem to see through them. You look for depth in a shallow world. With the advancement of internet and technology, our world is moving at a pace that is sometimes too fast for our soul. Getting to know someone is a sacred process that requires patience, commitment, and gentleness. In our fast-moving world, these virtues are hard to come by. An increasingly shallow world is challenging for a sensitive and intense person, especially when it comes to the quest for love. Research has found that in online dating, people tend to represent how they want to be seen rather than who they really are. Most lie online. As a truth seeker, this frustrates you. You do not separate sex from an emotional and soulful connection. You need more time to get to know someone than the social norm prescribes. Your emotional depth and complexity mark you as apart from the crowd. It is hard enough not to be part of the mainstream culture. You may be the artist, the mystic, the black sheep. Being out of sync is lonely, and it takes more effort for you to find people who are on your radar. You prioritize others' needs before your own. Being the sensitive child you have always, in one way or another, physically or emotionally, visibly or invisibly, played the role of caretaker. If your parents were vulnerable or unavailable, it is most likely that you, as the most sensitive and intuitive child, stepped in as a mini adult. This role reversal in the family system is known as parentification. Parentification. You might have been your sibling's caretaker, or your parents' confidant, or even their therapist. Having been parentified means you are conditioned to prioritize others' needs before your own. It may feel like being on autopilot, but you are so in tune with your partner's unvoiced needs and desires that you sometimes try to solve their problem before they request it. You had to grow up so fast, so soon, that you were deprived of an innocent childhood. If you never had the chance to express your needs and have them met, it makes sense that you don't know how to seek help now. Since you are used to taking care of yourself, you may not share your distress or vulnerabilities with your partner. even if they try to help and be with you. They feel like they hit a wall. This leaves both of you feeling alone in the relationship. To conclude, any new people I haven't said hello to? Is this interesting at all? I'm finding it interesting. It's probably because I think I am sensitive. I don't really, honestly, you guys, think I'm overly sensitive, though. Although maybe I was when I was younger, not so much more now, you know? To conclude, you are not alone. The above challenges are faced by many people who, like you, are emotionally sensitive and intense. With self awareness comes understanding and compassion for yourself. Just because there are challenges does not mean love and relationships are not possible for you. For example, you can start by sitting down with yourself and clarifying your values, beliefs, and desires. Then go into the world knowing what it is that you want. It is not easy, but for the right journey, it is worth it. Wow, I liked that. The author is Amy Lowe. Her books include Emotional Sensitivity and Intensity, The Gift of Intensity. This young lady wrote that article. Amy Lowe or Amy or Emmy or. All right, let's do panel. Enough of this love psychiatry talk, right? Is anybody going to come up? Let's see, invite, copy, and oops, yeah, boom. Yep. Hmm. Is this going to scroll? I wish it would go across the bottom. You know what I mean? Look at my finger. There's like blood through two little band-aids because we ran out of the big ones. I cut it. I take the paper off the cat meat cans and put them in recycle. I don't think I'm going to do the little teeny fancy feast ones anymore. I mean, I suppose I should, but oh, I think that's what it is. I don't think I like the bright blue. Ooh, but we should do red for Valentine's Day. Now, what kind of red? That's a pinky red. All right, that's a little better. It's not so intense on my eyes. Okay, now we've got the, oh, that's the bubble. Oh, wow, you guys. And what's this one? Oh, that's the one I had. Now, what is that? Show display names, show headlines. Okay. Always hidden when showing a comment or banner. Oh, you guys, how weird. I just put the StreamYard duck thing in. What's that? Oh. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm finally seeing the word overlay. Let me hit on something, okay? Weird. I'm like freaking out. Wait. What is that? Bubbles in the dark? What does that mean? Oh, wow. Add background. Add files. Don't want to add your own. Try one of these. What? A background to my color? Here, you guys. Let me just see if I can have a different color behind me. What is this one? Images. Oops. Well, it didn't do anything. I don't see anything. All right. Okay. Is anyone... Oh, nobody grabbed the link yet. Did you figure out the overlay? I'm not sure I have one. You know, because Ernie's been sick. We need prayer hands for Ernie too. He's on the mend, okay? But in his own words, what did he say, Robin? It was a close call, or because his body rejected the blood transfusion. So I don't know what they did after that, but he had to go into the hospital for a couple of days. Let me take a get. What is that? Why did that happen, you guys? All right, hold on. Okay. This must be up here. Okay, StreamYard overlay. And then what? Add overlay. Oh, wow. Okay, oops, just a second, you guys. I apologize. Let me see if he got done with my overlay yet. Wait, that's not the beginning. That's not it. Okay, hold on. Okay, oops. Oh, God, you guys. I barely touch. And then all these checks go in, okay? I'm going to end up having multiple ridiculous pictures. Oh, God. Okay, hold on. Yeah, see? I got 2 checked down here because it's hard for me to keep my fingers still. Oh, God. Is anyone deciding if they'll come up on panel with me? Can tell me about their Valentine's Day? Well, it was yesterday, or what's happening, you know what I mean? I'm going to go ahead and choose something. So this one was recently made for me. Add. Let's see if it even works. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm just going to say it, you guys. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? All I need is oh gosh, my PayPal and whatever up there. Hi, Ms. Hi, Warrior Nun. You need to learn that too. Go to brand, then stroll down to the overlays, right? Hit on the thing, I guess, under it. And it'll take you to photos. Wow. You guys, I looked into this the other day and all of this wasn't coming up for some reason under brand. All right, let me hit that. Showing images of. Okay, so Maggie from the UK made this for me recently. Subscribe, like, comment. I'm just going to say it, you guys. She was. Hi, Lloyd Boston. Hi. Happy Valentine's Day to you yesterday or whatever. Thank you. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to, okay, get that off. Wow, check it out, you guys. All right, now, Ernie said that when I do a panel even, people will still be able to come up. So do I have to invite myself to come up? I'm really kind of confused here. Let's see. Let's see what this one does. Picture and picture layout. This one, screen layout. News layout. Spotlight layout. Group layout. What? Cropped layout. What's going on? Solo layout. What happens if I hit on me? Remove from stage. Mute. Exit solo layout. Edit audio avatar. Stop mic. Exit solo layout. What? Oh my gosh, this is so weird. I'm not there anymore, you guys. I'm not there. Does someone dare come up? Because I can take this layout. I mean, this, what is it called? A layout or a layover? A lay cover? Oh God, I can't remember. All right. All right, you guys, someone come up. Who would like to come up? I know you'll come up, Leanie. Tears? You were crying, Leanie? Lay cover. No, it's not lay cover. Oh, I said lay cover. Overlay. Oh, for God's sakes. I know, don't I? I look like a broadcaster. Yeah, but broadcasters don't lean like that on their face. Hi, SLVLV, overlay. What if I was really stupid and said underlay? Good Lord. Lay cover. Okay, better. Okay. Different picture. What do you think? It's okay. I love the background, but I'd use a different picture. Yeah, that one's all fuzzy and everything. Let me get that off. That's just like kind of a good oh wait, these are overlays. I need a StreamYard overlay. We'll just leave this on. But honestly, I don't like all that up there. I kind of just like that. And then also, I don't like the gosh darn it. I like the bubble thing. Where's the bubble? Oh Lord, bubbles. Bubbles. Show. Hide. Bubbles. Images. Don't want to add your own. Try one of these. Videos, new, images. No, I want some color and I can't even save underneath. Oh. Okay, all right. This is just too much. Okay. We got classic, bubble, block, and minimal. Okay. Show display names, show headlines. Wow, this is, oh, what's happening? What happened? Alrighty. Okay, you guys. Everything you said sounded right to me, paper. Hi, Bootsy777. Mission Possible here. Here. I'm sure you ain't sick anymore. Lulu, go up. Overlay. I said lay cover. What if I said lay over? Oh, I did say lay over. I did. I said that too. Good grief. Does anyone know anything about it that can go up and... Well, the thing is, Robin, I don't think he's made my overlay yet. Wait. Yeah, that's what it's called. My overlay. Oh, look. My finger stopped bleeding. Where that white line is the little cut. It's not too bad. All right. Leanie, come up and save me. Nobody wants to come up. I'll put the link in again. You said that your husband gave you, what? A card and chocolates or something? Talk about that. And did you give him a big hug and a wet kiss to thank him? Did you? Did you? How are the kitties, Stiggy? They're great. They're great. They really like this fluffy white rug. I mean, look at it, you guys. Whoops. It looks like a vanilla ice cream or something. Well, maybe not. But see? And they're still quite clean because no one's been using them. But I definitely like it better than that dark blue. The walls being kind of bare are really kind of nice. Less is more, right? Okay. My daughter gave me one of her kiwi strawberries. I'm not a very talkative person, or I would go up. That's fine. You just sort of like become talkative up here. You can come up if you'd like. The more the merrier, you guys. I can have, well, wait, I pay for my StreamYard. I think I can have up to 10 people. There's Leanie. If someone needs the link again, put those big whatchamacallits in. Hey, you.
Hey, I don't know why I'm hearing like I don't. Do you hear it like double?
An echo? An echo?
I've
No.
got see now they've got the two people that don't know what they're doing up here, and I swear I'm hearing an echo, and I don't know how to fix it.
We're not allowed to change the wall color though, because I'm in an apartment crime scene. Okay, you don't know how to change what? Your echo?
Maybe I'll just jump back down.
I don't hear
Let
an
me jump
echo,
back down and then I'll come back.
okay, because we're not hearing it on this end, and the chat said they're not hearing it. But if you are,
Okay.
I've been through that before myself, where I can hear it and no one else can.
Yeah, I think I'm just lagging. Okay, I'll jump down and then I'll come back.
Okay, wonderful. I didn't remove her comment. Wait, she's blocked too? Removed and she's blocked. Who did that, you guys? So that reminds me, I'm not upset or anything. Well, I should be, because her feelings might be hurt, but I've talked with her and hung out with her up on Ernie Shell's panel. And she's nice and all, and she likes me, and I don't want her to feel like she's not welcome. So before my lives, does that mean I need to put the link in again? Before my lives, no, the link is right there. Say that I'd like to be the one to remove a comment or do the blocking, especially blocking. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Hi, Lloyd.
Hello.
Is this Lloyd? What's your last name? I've seen it a million times.
Boston. One time. Boston.
Oh, okay, okay. Wow, how are you? Leanie's
Well,
coming
it
back
looks
up too.
it looks like I'm in a dark hotel room.
Yeah, are you?
Yeah. Turn the light on. What are you doing, Papa? I was just there. That's better.
Oh,
That's
well,
better.
that's nice. Thank you. Thanks for coming up.
Well, I told you I look like a tweaker.
No, no. Is that your wife or daughter in the background finding you funny?
Well, neither.
Oh, okay. All right, your girlfriend.
No.
Cousin? I don't know.
This homeless girl was out on the street. She needed a place
Oh
to
my
stay.
gosh, Lloyd. Lloyd is really funny. Now you're reminding me how funny you are.
It's my granddaughter.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
Dang, you want to talk about me?
Is that your grandson?
That's my granddaughter's other.
Hello. Hi, you guys.
There's a million people watching you. Say hello.
All right.
Hi, welcome to PCT is Extreme. Yeah.
What are you on? Is it Facebook?
StreamYard.
StreamYard. Yep. Yeah. You've never been up here before.
I've never been online before.
You've never been on any panel.
No.
Oh, wow. And you're
You got my virginity. I lost it on Paper Cut Tina's stream.
Aw, how nice. That was so funny when you said you were talking about Calvin Klein underwear, and you said, what did you say? That was so funny.
Well, the only thing I can think of is that 3 Dot Dave has to be a Calvin Klein underwear model. That's all I can think about.
I think you said, and you'll wear your tighty whities or something. I don't know. You said something really, oh my God, oh God, if I pushed the X, you would have disappeared. Okay. Where's Leanie? Have you been to Leanie's channel yet? She's really funny. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I've seen her, not been nowhere. I've been bummed out because it's been Valentine's Day weekend, and I lost Cindy. It's been almost a year now. Be a year in March.
Oh, that's right.
So I've been kind of bummed out.
Oh,
I thought about, trying to drink and trying to do this and trying to do that. It wouldn't make anything better. I'm 70 years old. I know better.
yeah. Do you feel like you shouldn't drink, or is that?
No, I don't have a problem drinking. It wouldn't make it any better. Drinking doesn't solve anything.
Yeah, yeah.
Nothing. Weed doesn't solve anything. So the only thing that solves anything is getting on here and talking to you because you're a nice person.
Oh, Lloyd, thank you.
Boy, you're welcome.
That's so sweet.
Well, hey, Lee.
So, what state are you in? I've asked before. You're not in.
West Virginia.
Oh, that's right. See, you said it, I think, 3 days ago, and I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm all the way in Washington State.
You ever see Bigfoot?
Bigfoot. No, thank
Bigfoot.
God.
Yeah. I hear he's big in that area.
Yeah, why is that? Somebody saw him more than once? I mean, I don't get it.
Yeah.
They even sell T-shirts and like things around here because my daughter's father gave her one.
I heard he likes petite redheads.
I almost choked on this. Petite fake red hair?
Well, I don't know. I wouldn't tell him he was fake redhead. I mean, if he hits on you and picks you up, you don't piss him off. I feel he is Bigfoot.
Yeah.
And you know what they say about the size of the foot?
Oh, Lord. Oh, my God, Lloyd. You're so funny.
The man's got big feet. He wears big shoes.
Oh, my gosh. Now, that's your granddaughter over there with her boyfriend? Is that what you said?
Yes.
How come do you guys live in a motel, or you just wanted to get out? And
No, I just wanted to get away from the house and the animals and the freeloaders, everyone else that comes and stays and never leaves.
Oh, does that kind of happen there?
I have 8. I think there's 8 people right now living with me in my one house, and then I got a homeless grandson living in another house, and I just wanted to get away.
Yeah.
So I took Kaylee to boyfriend's birthday, and we got to ate some pizza.
Wow. 8 people.
Where is everyone at? You're usually full of people. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't even know how many likes I have in chat. I have 131 watching, according to this eyeball. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So are you going to watch me dance on Friday?
I don't know. You got a pole?
No, but the way Ernie was talking, he was like, I'm going to have one delivered. He was acting all serious. And I thought it might be good for my body to stretch and everything. But I can't have anything drilled or put in here. We're not even supposed to have locks on our doors.
No,
But I have,
some of the car shows that we go to, uh, they're like national car shows,
uh-huh.
and they'll have girls dancing on poles that sit in the back of trucks,
Wow.
and they have a base on them with a bunch of blocks laid on them to hold them down.
Oh,
And so you could do that. You could have you like a temporary one.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were
Well,
going to say,
yeah, I could see
yeah.
you spinning around on your little pole and your hands slip off and your ass go out the window and bye.
Uh-huh. I'm on the 3rd floor, Lloyd.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be a pretty sight. I'm still
There's-
amazed at my bare room. It's very, very different. I like it a lot better. Not having stuff all over the walls and everything. Yeah. So, no, on Friday, on Ernie Shell's Lightning Tiger at 6 p.m. my time. I mean, that's dinner time. It's just one little dance. I think he's even given some money away to the winner, but I'm not expecting to win. I don't care if I win. I don't know what my opponent is going to do. I don't really know her. But he has his little verbal fight nights on Friday and you know,
I know who I would pick, but I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
pick me to fight with?
For you to dance off with, yeah.
Well, just give us a hint at
Well,
least.
I can't because I just got Michelle.
Oh, you got your shell. Okay.
Yeah.
Over on, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. You don't want to, I was not ruffle feathers. Those aren't birds. You don't want to make any of them snap.
No.
So they're snapping turtles, right?
Right.
Well, apparently I'm a tiger now. I mean, it's kind of cool.
Well, yeah.
I need to get some tiger things.
Well, yeah, you're set to be a tiger because let's face it, you already got all them litter boxes.
I know. I know. Well, I took the litter box out of here because now the kittens are older. They can just use the one out there. And I used to have them sleep in here with me and run around, but they keep me up because they want to play. They're nocturnal, and I need my sleep. And it'll be really different in here when the guinea pig passes because he's in the middle of his 9th year, and they live to be 6 or 8 usually.
Yeah, cabbies are they're nice pets.
Yeah.
You know, I've had several of them. I had a pet shop for a long time.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
we'd had several of them, and right now I got 2 pit bulls, and I don't know what the other dog is. Rottweiler, I don't know. They say he's a Rottweiler, a Beagle, and a pit bull mix. I don't know.
That they're at the house. Some motels will allow pets, some won't.
I don't know. We didn't want to bring them because bad karma is. She has a name, bad karma, because the first week we had her, she come dragging a leg in from the guy next door. She dug his leg into the house.
What?
There was a big fuss over it. It was a prosthetic leg.
Oh gosh, he pulled that in, really?
Oh, yeah.
That's I mean, maybe it's not funny, but it kind of is.
Well, me and the guy was friends, and that's what I told him when he passed away. I said, "I want your leg." And he said, "Did you ever notice that we have that leg I have that leg in my bedroom?"
Yeah, I know. It's in your closet.
Yeah, I
Oh
know.
my gosh.
But I got my friend's prosthetic leg because the dog likes to play with it. But I wanted to make a lamp out of it. I'm gonna put it on my foot locker.
Oh my God. He really passed away? You're not
Oh,
joking?
nah, dead on rock. Yeah. But the dog just loved his,
Wow.
he loved his leg. I mean, he drug it clear over to the house and things. It's made of titanium. It's not white. But that's why I
Yeah.
give
See?
her name. Her name is Bad Karma. That's my dog's name, Bad Karma.
Okay.
There's got to be other people out here wanting to come up, Tina.
Not really. I mean, it's not looking like it. I don't know where Leanie went. It's nice of you to come up and keep me company. Look at, there's Natural. Oh, I haven't seen Natural in a while. Hi, you guys. Ow, my left foot's asleep and it really, really hurts.
They need to come up because they'll never see me on again anything again. This is like a one-time shot.
Well, you might become kind of famous from coming up and want to come up again. Here's Leanie.
I'm already world famous.
Hi, Leanie.
Hello.
This is Lloyd Boston. He's been in here a lot in my chat and over on Dolly Vision. And do you go on Team Roses? You do, right?
Yeah, I like Tina Rose.
Yeah.
Now you can Google me, Tina. When I said I was kind of famous, you can Google me. Google ABHKF. That's Alpha Bravo 8 Kilo Sierra. And I am kind of well known.
Wow. We got someone else. We got Mr. T. Hi,
How you
Mr.
doing? How you doing, Paper Cut? Yeah.
Good. How are you?
Wow, I'm doing great. Learning about Jacques Cousteau over here. We got another famous man here on YouTube. Woo!
Oh, you're talking about Lloyd Boston? He does kind of look like Jacques Cousteau. Have you ever been told that?
No, I was told a few times I look like a jock strap.
Oh Lord, that ain't good. Lord have mercy. So how y'all guys doing tonight? What's going on? We talking about love? What we talking about here?
We are talking about love. My son's knocking again. Go ahead. You guys talk about love. What is love? What is love to you, Mark?
Love to me is getting a good old meal and a good old drink and going to bed. I don't believe in love. I don't believe in life after love. I don't believe in that. All I believe in is heartache and oblivion. Hold on a minute.
I believe if you bend over and the dog licks you in the butt, it's just an accident and that's okay.
I'll be right back.
Now, Papa, how long do you plan on being on here? Because I'm ready to bed.
I don't know. I can't hear no one now. I may have muted myself. I didn't look. No, I didn't on my phone.
Oh, Lord, had mercy. All right. Wait, what happened? He said what love was to him and he hopped down. Well, thank you for coming up. Do you guys need the link again? Or what is love to you, Lloyd?
Never having to scratch my nose.
Wow, that's interesting. Oh, God.
That's right. That's right.
I don't think I can do that. Let me see. Oh, God. Wow.
Some people like it a lot.
I've never tried to touch my nose with my tongue. I bet you can curl your tongue too, right? You know how people can curl it? I can't.
Yeah, I can put a cherry in my mouth with a stem on it
Oh my gosh, you can do all
But-
that?
and tie the stem in a knot.
Wow. Oh, yes, please. Leanie needs another link. Okay. Invite, copy. Lloyd, it took me a month and a half to learn to copy and paste. What happened? No, Max. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I offended you. Truly, I joked too much. Oh, my tongue is short and wide, says Turquoise. Okay, here. What happened? Well, that was nice of Mr. T to come over. I met him on Ernest Max Shell's show.
Yeah, I'm getting kind of old, Tina, but I still got a cute way of getting on and off.
Well, that's good.
Turn it around.
Well, turn the light out. I don't care. Go sleep.
It's 3 a.m. there. No, it's almost 5.
Yeah, 3:07. Yeah, you're right. Well,
Well, no, you're in Virginia, and
West,
it's almost,
West Virginia.
but it's almost 2 a.m. here, so it's almost 5 your time.
It's 3:07.
3:07 here.
It's 3:07.
Oh my God, this is the most sickening,
It is?
sickening program.
What's wrong? What's wrong?
I couldn't get rid of the echo. I turned off because I watch YouTube on the regular TV because I can move around, do what I got to do, and still be able to listen and all that other stuff if I'm not chatting. So I had that on. I had my phone on, and then when he said to come up, I signed into the computer, and I couldn't get rid of the echo that was going on. So now I'm just back on my phone. Long story short, sorry guys, that
What
was
if you-
ridiculous.
Well, what if you just turned off the TV? No?
I did. I turned off the phone. I turned off the TV and was solely on the desktop, and I couldn't get rid of it. But this is a brand new microphone
Oh.
headset thing. I don't know what the hell girl, I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Shoot, me neither.
I just figured y'all needed some adult supervision up in here, and I was going to come and settle this.
We do. We
I
do.
know.
And like, hey,
I need to go in the kitchen because they were supposed to share the rest of the pizza.
Uh-oh.
And yeah, so
You smell smoke?
a little bit. I mean, it's yeah.
Go check that out,
So
girl.
go introduce yourself to Lloyd. You guys chat for a few here, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. I'm gonna mute.
Hi, Lloyd. I'm Leanie.
hi, Laney.
You said you were in a dark room. That reminded me of a country song, I'm sure.
Well, actually, I'm in a dark state of mind, but
I heard that. Now I have to be careful. How old is your granddaughter?
she's 16 going 17.
Oh, dear God.
18.
No. I need to go ahead and go back down.
Why's that?
I'm way too mouthy for that. I'm not going to be responsible.
Yeah, well, she's going on an adult. Yeah, she's worse than most people, I'm afraid.
I know, but
Me too.
Oh, Lord.
That's why Papa's here for her boyfriend's birthday, because Papa's chaperone.
Bull crap. I bought my husband to you got your husband?
Oh,
Yeah.
Papaw chaperoning, huh?
Yeah.
You do not chaperone, don't even.
I don't even, okay. Well,
I'm an adult.
you will be in a few more hours, won't you?
He already is.
And you'll be
Well,
one.
happy birthday.
Yeah, it's everybody's getting older, except for me. I'm never gonna get any older.
Yeah, well, I'm getting older. I'm not gonna lie. I am getting older.
I'll be 71 in 4 days.
Wow. Well, happy birthday to you as well.
Yeah.
Y'all don't think I'm a fuddy-duddy, but I'm just like, oh no, that's scary. Because I'm mouthy.
I think I'm gonna probably when I'm 71, I'm probably gonna start maybe partaking of alcoholic beverages and possibly other things.
Well, 71 years to wait to do that. I feel like you've earned it.
Well, that way I don't have to worry about catching lung cancer from it or nothing like that, you know.
Yeah, you already got one foot in the grave. You might as well just go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what do you have to lose?
I don't really I have a lot of material things to lose, but they're only material things.
No,
I
I'm
don't have
just
a lot to
messing
lose,
with
come
you.
to think about it.
I'm just messing with you.
No, you're right. What do you have to lose?
So you never drank before?
Oh yeah, like fish. But I quit drinking. I quit drinking 40 years ago. I
Oh, well,
smoked.
good for you.
I smoked more weed than Stone, but not alone. I guarantee it. And drank more than Tony. So yeah, I've been there.
40 years. That's a lifetime. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
That's
it is
God's
a long
honest truth.
time.
This is the God's honest truth. I've never done weed or anything else. You know why? Because I'm crazy enough, and I was always scared that I would just be. I mean, I'm a lot to handle, and I just feel like I would be even more to handle with that. Either that or I'd be more paranoid and anxious than what I am. So I walked the line. I walked the line.
Tell her we're gonna make
So,
her look crazy.
Well,
what'd
my
she say?
granddaughter said, she said weed will make you crazy.
Less crazy.
Oh,
Less
I'm already
crazy.
crazy, but
It makes you less crazy.
and I don't need any help with that at all.
It makes you less crazy. It'll help you not be crazy.
What about therapy?
Therapy?
It don't work.
Oh no, no. There was a therapist. This is the God's honest truth. I did go to therapy because,
When I went to therapy,
What do you do with your phone?
Well, I'm holding it, Haley.
I went to
The fact that I have it between my legs has
Yeah.
no sexual implantation at all.
You're not holding up
The-
anymore?
Well, my arm is
she's
gone.
16. She's 16. We can't talk like that.
Okay, I've heard worse.
These kids are growing up too fast.
They are all grown up too fast.
Ow! 2, 3, 4.
Anyways, I have this. I know I told you I'm gonna be an old fuddy-duddy. You're not gonna like me around. I'm sorry about that.
13.
But I had this one therapist, and I was going through some crap. My oldest daughter was living with me because she
No, I put in between your cheeks and it hurt.
you,
Ow.
I went to therapy once,
my
and it
oldest
made me
daughter was staying with us. What? I don't know what's going on.
What's going on? I was listening to you.
Oh, I thought I was hearing. I didn't know if I was hearing Tina or background noise because I'm looking at my phone. But anyway, so my daughter had a heart and a kidney transplant. So of course I was all screwed up in the head, and I started seeing this therapist just to get it all out. And she happened to be the same. She had the same exact first name that I had, and I knew the minute that's the therapist I got, I was like, I'm not gonna like this bitch at all. And I still went. I went for 4 days. I went to 4 sessions with her, and I was right. I've never anybody that's had my real first name, even the person who I was named after, I never liked them. So it's either me, my problem, or just people with my first name, or just bitches. That's probably really what it is.
That's what I would lean to that. In all probability, statistically speaking, the people that have been named after you are bitches.
Okay.
It's not you.
I appreciate your honesty. I love people that are honest. I can't
Well,
be.
it's not you. You don't have to worry. It's not you.
Oh, it's me.
Well, no, it's all the other bitches.
Yeah, I probably, I'm not a 50-50 type of girl. I'll go ahead and take 75% of it because it's probably about right. Tina, you back?
I'm back. I'm
Did they burn
thinking
your
like,
house down?
no. I thought my son already ate his and then was wanting hers and trying to say he didn't know that it was supposed to be shared, but it was my daughter that thought something else, and it's just kind of silly. But they're getting along and they're fine, and I
Oh, good.
wasn't sure. But like, I'm thinking like, I mean, I'm being really, really, really serious here. I'm not a bitch, and I'm not moody. I'm because even when I ever had my monthly,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't go through that kind of thing like my friends did. They were moody and grumpy and just agitated, and I didn't have to go through that, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm happy about that.
I think I've gotten better with it.
Yeah.
As you get older, you just decide you learn to pick your battles, and your kids move out, and you start figuring out who you are, and I think that's the season that I'm probably in, like,
Thanks,
who am
Donna.
I? So I think I've chilled out a lot because there's not as much to fight for. When your kids are younger, you're fighting for your kids, you're fighting for your marriage, you're fighting for the dogs, you're fighting your job, you're fighting money issues, you know what I mean? And then the older you
Yeah.
get and those things let go, there's not as much to fight for. So then for me, I don't know about for anybody else, but for me, I found the fight was within myself. So then I was fighting myself. And I'm still in a certain way fighting, but I chilled out a lot because after my first marriage, I was single. I was single for about a year and a half, and that's the only time I, really went to the bars and stuff because I'd gotten married so young, right? So,
Yeah.
about a year and a half, I partied, and I looked for any person anywhere who would fight. If you said the wrong thing, and you know what it was? It
Oh.
was all the years of abuse and keeping my mouth shut and being quiet. You know what I mean? So I took on that nobody will get me before I get them. So in turn, I had to hurt
Oh.
people before they could hurt me. So you end up
Yeah.
learning through that. Hopefully, I did. And it's always going to be a work in progress. You know what I mean? Like, it's really hard to let someone love me. Just for me, it's really hard to take compliment. It's really hard. You know what I mean? Because of when you're
Yeah.
not physically beat down, but mentally beat down, like your whole life, for the
Right.
first 30 years of your life. And then all of a sudden, it's not something I know that'll ever really go away, but I'm getting better with myself. You know what I mean? And I guess that's why
Yeah.
also the whole YouTube thing, starting the channel and stuff like that, it gives me an out. Um, Tina, I don't know if you got to watch the last live that I did, but there was
I
only 8
understand.
people in there, and I
Oh.
actually got to tell the story about Abby and Lee that I've been carrying around for
Oh.
7 years, and I was like, it's time. It's time to let that go, and I did, and I felt so much better. So, I
Oh.
mean, it
So
may
what
take
do
me
you
7 years
mean?
to figure
Story?
something out.
Is he waving? Are you waving, Lloyd?
No, I was just setting my phone down in my arm. I have my arm on a chair. Yeah, I've been
Oh.
sitting here holding this phone, and she just turned the light off. I was thinking about getting a piece of pizza because you was talking about pizza. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I
pizza.
had a piece earlier, and now I'm wanting another one.
Me too. I'll take my crickety old body over here and trip over a
Oh.
chair.
But I wanted to say, oh, now my finger's starting to bleed. I took the Band-Aid off, and now it's starting to bleed.
Wrap
I
it up,
wanted to
girl.
say, what do you mean your story? Like what about the Libby girls? Like you have your own story about them or your feelings about their deaths? Like what do you mean by that? Because you said you feel better now.
No, because I went to Delphi. I don't want to retell the whole thing or whatever, but long story short, I went to Delphi. I saw some things. I did some things, and I kept it to myself for all them years out of fear and out of just feeling like I had done something, like delved into something I shouldn't have been in, and didn't want to hurt the family. So I didn't tell anybody, what I had seen and felt that day. And I was like, you know what? It's the 7-year anniversary of the girls' death, and I'm gonna just tell it. And I knew that there was going to be very few people in there, right? I mean, it's a new channel, so it wasn't like I had to tell a whole big crowd of it. But the people that were there were so kind and just listened and let me get it out and took it. And I feel
let
like,
me ask you this. Do you think they have the wrong guy in prison?
for me, no. Mm-mm. No, I think he's the right guy.
See, I don't, and I'll tell you why.
Please tell me why.
He has a daughter, not that that matters, and he had a wife.
He still has
And
a wife. They're still married.
I don't think someone, I don't think someone is going to take the time to drain bodies and place sticks and all that, unless for sure you're with the cult. Now, if he's with the cult, because too, it's all time consuming. He just doesn't strike me as that type. Or one of the bodies was drained.
Well, I don't want to get really, really graphic over the whole situation or anything, but I will tell you this, that I think a lot's going to come out in trial if we ever get to trial. And we're all going to sit back and go, oh yeah. I say that
So
the whole case hasn't been screwed up.
He was with that kind of cult thing? Because I also think
it
took more than one person.
No, I actually do not think that it had anything to do with the cult. I think it had to do with child stuff going on with children. And that ring that's there that comes actually all the way up through a couple of towns. I think it had to do with that. I think it I just don't want to get so graphic with it. I think it wasn't necessarily that the body was purposely drained. Where the body was cut at, it would drain really, really fast. They weren't found, and you got to remember, they both were not unalived at the same time. So there were plenty of hours for the body to drain.
And how do they know that? I know they can tell by decomposition and things like that.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
All right. Well, Raider's coming to the stage. He'll drink his beer and
drink a beer, Raider. And we got some questions for him, don't we, Tina?
No questions.
Okay, I won't do any questions then.
Lloyd might be glad he's having some pizza. Lloyd, there's a little more testosterone up here for you. So
testosterone. What the hell is that gotta be?
I don't have any testosterone.
Oh my God! Look at here.
I'm in touch with my feminine side.
It's all good, man. It's all good. What's up, Blondie? You know the one who's like,
Ray.
What's up, Blondie? That's great.
You know, she's all Cupid and everything, right? She's all Cupid now and everything.
Yeah. Did you call her?
No. Why?
Give her a call.
Tina, you said we couldn't ask questions.
I have to ask that one. Lord,
ask him. I want to know.
I just did, and he said no.
I didn't call her. No. Why?
What the hell
Why
is wrong
Why
with
should
you?
I not call her anyways?
Why
Oh,
wouldn't you though?
oh
Raider.
We gave
God.
you all
No,
that
it's not that.
gumption. We gave you all that gumption to do it.
Yeah. I mean, we were
Wow, look at Tina
we were
tonight, man. She looks nice.
channeling
You know,
strength.
wow, look at Tina.
Thank you.
What a
I got
beautiful
the heater
smile.
going. I got the
All
heater on my
right.
lower back and this. So check in from
Keep
Brooklyn.
on,
I'm
baby.
here. What's up, people? Hi, William from Brooklyn. We're
Well,
just hanging
I'm
out,
getting
chatting, and
anyway.
it was Valentine's Day, a few hours
Boo.
ago, and I'm still trying to figure out what love is.
Yeah, well, so am I. But all you ladies said, why don't you call her rough, Rich? Why don't you just eat right? You know,
Raider,
call her
we
rough.
had your love figured
Oh
out.
my
She's the
God,
one that got
no.
away. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that was a long time ago, though, man. Come on now.
She's the one that got away, and you still have a chance,
Yeah, well, so
and you
what?
won't reach out and pick her.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but I mean,
My
you don't
heart's
even want to
broken.
You're
say
being
hi
kind of nosy,
to
though,
her.
girl.
You don't
You're
even
being kind
want
of
to
nosy,
say
though.
hi to
I'm
her.
trying to get off with
She'd
you.
probably be touched. She might want to touch you. She might be so touched. You never know,
I
Raider.
reach out and touch somebody.
Oh
Reach
God.
out.
Raider goes, oh God.
Oh my God. Oh
Raider, you're so fun.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm good that way, right?
Mission
Damn.
Possible says Rich the rock star.
Well, there was the time I was, but not much anymore.
Aw.
Oh man, he left or what? Oh man, he left already. That guy.
Well, he's eating some pizza and hanging
Oh,
out
okay.
with his family.
It's
He's a
understandable.
funny guy. So what did you do? I was going to say today. What did you do yesterday on Valentine's Day? Did you go buy yourself like a candy bar? Did you do nothing? What'd you do?
Well, actually, I just barbecued, you know, for my mom and everything.
Thanks,
You know,
Wanda.
that's about it.
You
Well,
barbecued
that's
for your
nice.
mother. That's
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
That's love. That shows love. Service was one of the 5 love languages that I read about earlier, and that's service to your mother.
Yeah, she'll be 70 in August, so
Somebody what?
I said my mom will actually be 70 in August. She'll be 70 years old.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Wow.
My mom will be 83 in May.
Wow. God bless her. God bless your mother. Yeah.
Yeah, 83 because she's 21 years older than me. So wait,
Same as mine.
no, she'll be 82. She'll be 82. No, she
All
won't.
right.
No, she won't. She'll be 83.
Jeez Louise. Girl, get with it. 82, 83, it really doesn't matter.
Well, I'll be 60. It does to me. I'll be
No, I
62 in June. So she'll be 83. Yeah. She's 21 years older.
I lived 37 twice
So
How's
how'd
that?
you do that?
because I thought I was 37 and I really was 36. So when I turned 37, I told everybody I was 38. And
How does
my
that make
husband
sense?
was
How
and
does that
my
make sense?
husband was
Anyways?
like, "No, you're not. You're 37." I had no idea.
Oh my
None.
gosh. You're
Yeah.
so funny. Wow.
Crazy. And my poor kids, like, I know how old my baby is, but the older kids, like, I have to seriously do math.
Yeah, you have 5 kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's a lot. I had 2 and
Girl,
that's enough.
girl, it wasn't like they was playing.
Well, but you still gave birth. I mean, right? You gave birth to all 5.
No. I gave birth to 4.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So the 5th one that we're talking about, I've had him since he was 8, though. So I raised him from 8 years old until he moved away and went into the Army.
Wow.
Oh, all right.
So he's still my kid, and I've got plenty of bonus kids out there that teenagers I've taken in and gave them a place to stay, and yes, I've been blessed with kids in my life, and for
I
some
did
reason they
that
like me.
once. I did that once. I let one of my son's friends stay here
Uh-huh.
because his mother um, kicked him out. So he jumped out through the window because she was being pretty abusive.
Yeah.
And he didn't want to go back. I didn't really know what to do. I think he was 16, I think. And so I didn't want him to go back to some kind of violence, and I wanted him to have a chance for a day or two to get his head together. Well, she called the gosh darn cops, and they came, and I lied. I was lying. I said, no, he's not here. And
Ooh, Tina.
he walked outside and
Oh,
said, no, don't lie for me. I don't want you to get in trouble.
wow,
Yeah.
that's
Luckily I didn't. But
yeah.
that was kind of nerve-wracking because right about then she showed up in her car and she was all yelling at me, and yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
cause there was a few times when I was younger, like my friends or like even my cousins, they actually
Yeah.
they actually stayed over here all because their mom threw them out, right, for like a year or so, and then I said, hey,
Good
well,
grief.
you can stay here, right? It's all good, right?
Right.
So, yeah, so it's like and also on my mom's side of the family, most of them are actually ex military. A lot of them are Air Force, Navy, Marines, Army, and it's like and yeah. Uh, have I been there? No, but you know, my mom actually, you know what, takes that shit serious because we are all proud of them. Well, with our country and stuff, right?
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah, and
Um,
yeah, cause one of um uh my cousin Junior he passed away back in 1989 because well long story short, he was an addict and everything, and drugs and alcohol, and that war just fucked him up big fucking time, man, and
yeah.
yeah, so yeah,
Did he
he
not even do drugs before he went into the war?
uh he was a drinker,
But
but
not drugs.
yeah, but once he came back, I mean, he was a full blown addict on heroin and alcohol and just I mean, he was just very, very, very bad.
Oh,
But
that's so
y-
sad.
yeah, but look, long story short, I mean, he was a cool guy and everything. I mean, very nice guy and everything, but he just had all these flashbacks, right? You know, all these you know, PTSD and all that bad stuff, and I mean he couldn't sleep at night, so he did drugs and alcohol all the time, and he died young, and we all miss him,
Yeah.
but yeah, that war really messed up a lot of guys, man.
Yes, it did.
Yep,
Wow.
yep.
It's very sad, but I I mean, there's nothing really to say, right?
Yeah, cause
Just
like also I'll say this too, cause like when I was like a line cook, right, for a long time ago, like I mean, like way back in the days and stuff, and there was a lot of guys who I worked with who were from Vietnam, the Gulf War, Iraq and all that kind of stuff, and there was this one guy, long story short, right, um um his name was Frankie, right, his name was Frankie, and he is probably at least almost I would say now he's about 78 now. But
Yes, it's still on Friday night.
but
Bootsy.
yeah,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
back then, right? He was a cook with me, and
9 p.m. Eastern time. Keep
and
talking. Sorry.
all right, but um he was a medic. He was a medic in Vietnam, right? He was a medic there for like four straight years, and then he told me that when he came back to the States, right? Um, he actually went, well, you know, back to school, right? And you know, and just to be a nurse, right? And all that kind of stuff. So actually, he actually got a job at the hospital at the ER, and he only, he only worked there for about 6 months, and then he
Mhm.
just resigned. I said, bro, why did you resign, bro? Because hey, man, and dude, that's a good paying job. And then he said that when he worked there for 6 months, he said everything, just all the flashbacks, all the PTSD, just actually just it was a flashback. So I was like, wow, man. And then I told him one time in the restaurant, I said, hey, Frankie, let me ask you a question. He's like, what's up, Rich? I said, dude, look. Say I got shot right now in my stomach, my liver, my thigh, right? Would you know what to fucking do? He said, yeah, but it all depends how bad it is. I said, really? And then he said, yeah, but the hardest part is actually, well, if you die, you die. But one thing I'll say is this, bro, to wait till the fucking medics actually, arrive. I was like, wow, really? He's like, yeah. I was like, that's some crazy shit, bro. That's what he told me. hmm Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. And actually, the reason why he actually resigned from the hospital was he just told me, like, you know over a break, and he was saying how well, all these flashbacks just came back to him because he told me, over a cigarette, right? Like with a break. Well, back then, um, he was telling me how a lot of guys died, you know, with his arms and shit. And I said, "Oh my god, that is so sad, bro. Shit."
Wow.
hmm So that's what you know. I just wanted to share that.
Yeah. That's nice of you. Thank you.
Yeah,
Uh,
but look, because like looking back, it's like, I mean, how can somebody actually go right to be
trying to
what,
make
a nurse, and then resign, all because of those flashbacks happen again? You know what I'm
right.
saying? Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Trying to make the screen. I don't know what I'm doing. The regular size again, and I can't do it. Oh, there we go. Well, so Leanie, tell us, not to switch the subject, but I guess we'll switch the subject.
It's all right.
No, I know, I knew you'd be cool with it. Leanie, what happened? What happened, Leanie? You got up this morning and there was what? Flowers and candy from your husband, and you're not.
Nice.
Yeah. She's not really the romantic type. She said, but he is.
That was so mine.
Right?
I'm
Didn't you
like,
say that over on Rebels? Is that what you said on Rebels?
oh, you're a
Um,
rebel. Oh, damn.
Like, tell us details. What kind of flowers were they? What kind of candy were they?
All
Did you
right.
give him a big wet kiss?
okay,
Say,
no,
did you
no,
say
All right.
I'll put my cutest PJs on and meet you in the bed later? I mean, what did you do? For
girl,
crying
can
Stay
you
out
mute.
stop that mess? That don't happen here. Um, the flowers are wildflowers because those are my favorites. So they're just a bouquet of all different types of like wildflowers. And then it's like another bouquet, but with the candy bars on a stick sticking out of the bouquet. So it was two of those. And I was really shocked because we really just do not, he would like to celebrate Valentine's, but I'm like, no, I'm not your girl. Like I can't do it. Like I just can't. Um,
Wow.
and yeah, so I was shocked when I saw him because we really just don't celebrate that kind of a thing. And so yeah, I gave him a hug and I gave him a quick peck and sent him off sent him off to his living room.
Oh my gosh. Now, did he do this last Valentine's Day too?
Um, I think the last Valentine's Day, remember when I said that like going if we're going out on a nice date, it has to do with neon lights. So I think we ended up at some pub, like for
Oh.
and ate pub food on Valentine's Day. But you know, he would like to celebrate it and get all mushy and stuff, but I'm just not that girl.
That's interesting because most women, aren't they? They kind of are. And they get upset, right? If the husband or boyfriend forgets, doesn't get them something.
No, I would like to forget. Because I don't like, okay, so I really, I think, I think it is just because I don't handle that. I don't accept that kind of stuff very well. I don't know what to say. I feel awkward. I like to give, like at Christmas and birthdays and stuff. I always feel like I don't do enough. But like if the spotlight is like on me and somebody's like giving me something or giving me a compliment or something like that, it feels I don't know how to handle that. That's what I'm talking about, growing. You know what I mean? Like
Right,
it's a
right.
growth process. And I can't say I'll ever get there, but I think that's what the love thing has to do with. Like love me from a distance. You know what I mean? Because even like if he says, "Oh, you look nice today," I just kind of look at him like, "Really?" And actually, what's funny is we talked about it the other night because he had walked over and I was doing something in the living room and he just gave me this kiss. And but I started talking to him as he was walking about something. And then once that whatever I was saying was over, he just reached over and kissed me. And I was like, "Were you walking over here to give me a kiss?" And he's like, "Well, yeah." And I was like, "Oh, why?" And then I felt bad, and I was like, "Do I say that? Am I like that all the time?" And he's like, "Yeah, you are." And I was like, "What makes me like that?" And he's like, "I don't know. It used to piss me off really bad." He said,
Wow.
"But now I just kind of feel bad for you." But I just, I don't like it.
I know because you've been with him, you said, for 20 years.
20 years, yeah. And 18 years with the first one. And the first one wasn't, I married him when I was 14. So and he was like my dad for
So
18
you
years.
know what it sounds like? It
What?
sounds like you're uncomfortable with affection.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I wouldn't have put it like that. I've never told anybody. Now I'm just telling
Yeah.
our select friends on YouTube, our
Right,
very
right,
small group. But yeah,
right.
that's a good analogy right there. I
And
wish somebody would break me down, not break me down like make me be something different, but like tell me who I really am. Do you
well,
know what I mean?
I think I mean, I'll just pretend I'm your therapist for just a few. I think that something happened in your childhood. You either didn't see it between your parents or you didn't really receive it. So it didn't feel natural to you. Is that true?
Um, yeah, so yeah, my dad was a hard ass and he drove a Corvette and you could hear the Corvette coming from around the block. And anytime this is the God's honest truth, and I'm so ashamed to admit this, but I was a little girl, you guys, and I would pray every day. Every day I would pray. that a Mack truck would run over my dad in the vet. And you know what's hard is that was, I think I'm 53 right now. And so I left California when I was 12 years old. My dad still has that vet and he lives in Tennessee. And whenever I go and see him and I see that vet sitting out there in his garage, I cringe. So my dad was also the type of person that, like, if when we went through the stage for like 3 weeks. I think it was like 3 weeks, where he told my mom and he told us kids that every day he came home, whether us kids did something wrong or not, he was giving us 5 lickings. That's what he called it, lickings. So he whipped us 5 times, whether we did something or not, because he was tired of listening to my mom when he came home from work telling him about what us kids had done wrong. So whether we did something wrong or not, we got a whipping. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Not at all.
So because of all that, like I was terrified of that man. Now, since I've been grown
Your own
and
father? Wow.
since I found my voice, and that took after I got divorced the first time, because I basically married my dad. He was mentally abusive too. And once I divorced him and I was like, nobody's ever going to get me again. Like, I'm done. I'm not going to love anybody. I'm not going to, you know what I mean? I'm not taking any shit and all this. I did have a talk with him. So I was able to tell him, you were a son of a bitch. And I did get it all out. And it's, we have a good relationship now, he's 81. I'm sorry. He's 81. And we have a really good relationship now. So
How long were you? I mean, I'm asking these questions because I've said it, on other panels. I've never been through that. I've never been licked. I've never been beat. I haven't. And I also know, though, I'm learning this, and it's just a fact. It's kind of a cultural thing down south. I'm not saying people don't get spankings and lickings in New York and Washington State or California. I'm not saying that, but it really.
Well, that's where I was, California. But my parents are both Southern. They both come.
Oh,
okay. When I told you I have this long, like weird, like write a book life. So that's not my real dad. He raised me until I was 12, and then my parents got divorced and we moved back to Texas, and then I married a GI.
Okay, so the guy that was giving you lickings was your stepdad.
Yeah, but he raised me and I still call him dad today. Well, he raised me until I was 12, and then I married a GI when I was 14. But when I turned 50 years old, I found my real father.
Wow.
That was same here.
And he lives down in Georgia, which what's funny about that is I raised my kids down in Savannah, Georgia, for 8-10 years, something like that. My 3 older kids. And my real father only lived 20 minutes from me the whole time, and I never knew him.
Wow.
So, yeah, and that was after my mom passed, so he doesn't remember. He doesn't remember my mom. I did a DNA test, and that's how I found him. But he doesn't remember my mom, and my mom passed, so I don't know my story, but I know my mom well enough, and I know his story well enough to know that I was a product of a one-night stand, because my mother was married and he wasn't. And he was just a GI too. So I'm telling you, girl, I didn't live a long life.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still here, girl. I mean, you're still here. You know what I'm saying? It's like, well, look, whatever you've actually been through in the past, whether it's hard, it actually makes you stronger.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a victim. I don't feel like a victim.
No.
And truly,
No,
I don't talk about that.
You're not a victim.
That's why.
You're a strong woman, girl. You're a strong woman, girl.
Thank you. I think that's why I cut up so much, just because I don't like to get deep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like, even if my husband or somebody starts talking and talking deep stuff, it's really hard for me
Uh,
to go there.
yeah.
You know what I
Your
mean?
husband knows all of this about you, what you've been through, I'm assuming.
Yeah, for the most part. I mean, there's a lot of stuff, you know, you don't tell people. You don't. You just
Yep.
don't. And so, you know, I lived a whole life before him, right?
Right.
So, I mean, I was
Where did
married
you
for-
meet him? I mean, 20 years is,
Girl, are y'all ready for this?
yeah, I'm ready.
Somebody hit that drum roll.
I'll press mute.
Go
I'll
ahead.
press mute.
Someone hit that drum roll. I'm fixing to show my age right now. We met in an AOL chat room.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
I know.
That's old school right there.
I'm
Wow.
show my age right now. Yep. Sure did. But I wasn't in there. I was in a married chat room because I was still married. So I was in a married chat room and I didn't know anything about the computer or the internet or nothing like that. So I wasn't on there looking for a hookup. You know what I mean? There was nothing about, we just were friends. And then, you know, I just decided I'm getting the hell out of this marriage. I didn't know, this is the God's honest truth, you guys. I did not know I was allowed to get a divorce until I was 29 years old.
Why?
I know
You
that
never
sounds
heard about
weird.
that? Or
No,
the
my
man
parents
told
were
you?
divorced. My parents were divorced, but I didn't know that you could just get a divorce from somebody um, without their consent. Like I thought he had to say, "Okay, you're allowed to divorce me." You know, I got married when I was 14. I went to Germany. I spent 6.5 years in Germany. I was in this little cocoon that he kept me in. And I didn't know the world. So my first like thing was I got the internet. I got AOL. And then I ended up meeting my now husband and some other people online and stuff. And
Wow.
that's how I found out. I didn't know. So yeah.
Wow.
Anyways, I don't want to talk about me no more. I'm sorry, you guys. That's like
No,
really.
no, it's all right.
I
It's all right.
I just feel so bad. I'm gonna go to bed and just not right now, but when I go to bed, I'm gonna lay in that bed. And I'm gonna think, oh my God, I told them people this, and I told them they got to think I'm the biggest idiot in the world, and just
It's okay, girl.
never.
Don't
Don't
But
even trip.
I know we all have stories, but
Don't even
mine.
trip though.
No, it led into it, right? Because I was trying to be coy about your response to all those nice things, and then you opened up, and I mean it explains a lot. Because in a nutshell, why would you really ever want to feel any kind of love or like or anything and then reciprocate it back when it didn't make a damn bit of difference how you were when you were younger? Like getting, like, jeez.
That really makes a lot of sense too. Thank you for saying that.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, I just, I mean, I can't, I'll just say this. All I
You
can
just
do,
say it, Tina. Just say it, girl.
say it. Well, I mean, it's really quite depressing. I'll just say this, and then maybe we'll just end the topic. But switches and belts and just horrific situations, and then also, like, is it demeaning, right? Bare butt, or is it over the pants? It's not even just. Do you know what I mean? It's not even just a whipping for some people, and I've read, because I just don't believe in spanking my kids, but I read after the age of five, it's very demeaning to the child. And think how people go through it.
I don't
Yes,
believe it.
because
No,
their
it's not.
body is their own. And if you're going to pull someone's pants down or even not and hurt them, I mean, in all honesty, you guys, no wonder people lash out if they do. They've been taught to hit. These parents that say to their kids, don't hit your sister, don't hit your brother, but yet they're getting hit. I mean, but anyway, we don't have to go all into that. But
Yeah,
So
I
All right.
just I
All
really
right.
do want to apologize for that. I'm really sorry, guys.
You don't gotta
what?
apologize
Are
for anything,
people
bro.
upset? Wait, are
It's all
people
good.
upset in chat?
You
Oh, I
don't.
don't know what anybody. I can't read chat. I'm in a whole different screen, and I'm scared to touch anything in case I go out. So
You don't
I
have
can't see
to.
Yeah.
chat.
You
So
don't
if
look.
anybody was being negative, I don't know.
Look.
No,
Look.
I don't
You
think
don't have
so.
to
I don't.
apologize for actually just saying. You know what? You know what? You shared your story, so it's all good.
And there's
Right.
probably someone out there somewhere, or
Yep.
quite a few that can relate to it,
Mm-hmm.
that you might have helped. So that's what I do
You never
sometimes
know.
when I
Yep.
share too much, even of myself or, whatever it is. I'm like, well, maybe someone can learn from me or
Experience.
something.
Yep.
But yeah, so what was I going to say? So today is Thursday. What are you guys going to do today?
I'm not sure yet, but well, one thing I'll say is this: is that well, I mean, I still gotta, well, me and my brother gotta, watch after our, parents and everything because, well, they're up there in age and everything. So yeah, so that's my life right now. So
Oh, that's nice. So you and your
yeah, but
brother look
yeah,
after. You drive over there every day, or do you live with
no,
them?
no, we stay with them, but you know, it's it's actually, actually, well, long story short, it's actually kind of hard because, well, my last job was at a church, right? And I worked there for about 4 years. But
Oh,
before that, I worked at the school district for about 15 years. But then, well, once you know, my folks got sick, we just had to just, do what we gotta do and watch them and everything, and make sure, we gotta go well, with the medication, right? Do that, all that kind of stuff, and do
because
all the
they
shopping. Yeah, yeah,
they
just
can't take care of each other.
no, 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 no.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
so yeah, I mean, right now they are all asleep. So I have time here, but well, during the whole morning and the whole daytime, that's when we're always
Right.
busy. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, so it's like kind of, I mean,
See that, Leanie? That's nice. Love to see.
well, it's a full-time job.
Yeah, but
It
it,
is
Pretty much. Yeah, yeah,
full
yeah, yeah, yeah,
time.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's time well spent, though.
Yeah, and
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it is not easy, but I mean, the hardest part is like with my stepdad is all because, well, he is stubborn as hell. He's 77 years old, and well,
Mm-hmm.
um, he actually wants to, actually eat things that he can't have, and then he gets pissed off about it. It's like, hey,
Oh,
I'm sorry, bro, but look, here's how it is. It's like, right, and then he gets mad. It's like, I understand why you're groggy and you're mad, man. You know,
oh.
yeah.
Does he have dementia?
No, well, um, he had a heart attack, and he actually had to retire, um, you know, from his
Mm.
job and everything. So that's why he's pissed off. But I told him, look, pops, you worked hard your entire life. Now it's time to just, just chill out, right? Just chill out, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing with him is that he's not used to just being home. He was always that guy, right, for his entire life, who left, right, right. He left the house, right, in the morning, and then he always came home at like what darkness, and
Right.
well, he was one of those guys who was just a hardworking man, and you know, and that's what he misses the most. But like
So
yeah, so
let me ask you this: what do you guys do with him during the day? The only reason there's a reason why I'm asking you this. What
all right.
does he get to do during the day?
Well, it's actually kind of hard to actually make him do things
Hmm.
because my mom is actually she's been trying for years, right? And look, this is about 4 years now, right? When he had a stroke, my mom said, "Look, let's play some games. Let's play some puzzles. Let's do something."
Hmm.
Now he is to a point where like he doesn't want to do anything,
Right,
and then that is the most hardest part.
right.
And I mean, yes, I understand he's pissed off and he's stubborn and shit. I mean, it's it's actually gotten to a point where but I mean, he can't drive anymore, and you know, it is just look. I told him like last year. I said, look, just try to make the best of it, and then just what just live your last years here, man. At this house. But
So, did
but
he play games with your mom and puzzles before?
no, no.
Okay. Here's
Well,
the deal.
yeah, but my mom wants him to to actually well work his mind, right? Use
Yeah,
his brain,
right.
but like he won't do
So,
it.
what I did for the last 5 years is I worked at an adult daycare center, and I was the director of activities for him. And we worked with people with TBIs, which traumatic brain injuries,
Hmm.
and stroke victims, and all different all aging, just the natural aging. You can't bring something to them and ask them to start doing that and them actually enjoy it. Um, if that wasn't in their life prior. So, if I may make a suggestion to you,
All
you
right.
need to get something that your dad can work by himself with his hands, meaning a model, like a model car that's all like comes in pieces and he has to put it together by himself.
All right.
That's a great hand it to him. Let him do, don't force it on him. Don't remind him of it. Set it where he could see it. Say, I bought you this. Maybe you want to tinker with it. That's a good idea. Um, Another thing is if he liked to work with tools before and things
Oh
like
yeah.
that.
Oh, big
Okay, so
time. Yes.
just the
Big time.
simplest thing that's not going to cost you any money whatsoever is to get, if you could find a tree stump, or if you don't have anything like that, a piece of wood, and just you or your brother make a box out of it. Put a screw, don't screw it all the way in, just a little bit, a nail, a washer with a bolt and a nut, and give him the tools and tell him to do it.
Wow.
Wow.
You
Thank you.
have to, you're
Yeah.
welcome. You have to give him back his life. If he was not into playing games and puzzles and watching Bob Barker on the TV set, he doesn't want to do that now. You're just making him feel worthless. Find out what his passion was before. Find it in a smaller, safer scale for him to do it in, but just don't make him do it.
Yeah,
And
but
one
look.
day he'll walk over and he'll pick it up. He will.
Yeah, but you know what? Yeah. Well, actually, thank you for everything. But one thing about him, right? For like decades, right? My stepdad, right? I mean, he was a gearhead for years. Like, I mean, this guy used to love to work. You know what? To actually, well, work on cars, right? Muscle cars, Porsches. I mean, when I was a kid, right? Right? I mean, serio, man. I mean, this, this guy owned Porsches. He owned Mustangs. He owned all kinds of muscle cars his entire life, and that was his main hobby. for a long time.
Right.
And I mean, he was a pro at, you know what, working on, Mustangs from the what, the 60s and everything. I mean, Mustangs, Porsches. I mean, all the Corvettes. He used to own all kinds of cars for years. But I mean, after the stroke happened, he just lost, you know, all the interest, which sucks. But
Yeah. Yeah.
you're right about that, though. I mean, yes, he is very smart, and but it is just, but the saddest part is that he just lost interest in just so everything, and and it sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think we sometimes look at our elderly and we think, just because he can't go out there and work on his Porsche anymore and stuff like that, that he's of no
Yeah,
value anymore. That's not true. And they forget that they hold value, right? So you have to give them back their value. Here's if it's for your mom, here's an apple, can you cut it up? Or you know what I mean? And just watch her with the with a knife that'll, you know what I mean, that'll work,
yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
she won't hurt
Hmm.
herself with things like that. They have to be given back their purpose, and they have to feel like, let your mom set the freaking table. If she's not the one cooking, tell her, here, mom, here's 4 plates, can you set the table up for me? For your dad, he has to find his value again. It may never come back. The depression may never leave because he's still human and he still has every bit of those emotions, and he just feels worthless, and he knows that his body doesn't work the way it did.
He's
His
pissed off
mind
though,
doesn't
man.
work.
He is
I
mad though.
know, but that's part of depression, right?
Yeah,
Even
yeah, yeah.
even when we get depressed, we're like fucking pissed off. Sorry about my mouth.
Not
He's
her.
no different than us. He's just older. So, and the problem is as they get older, there's nothing they can do to help fix themselves. At least we know, hey, let
Yeah,
me
you're right
try
about
this,
that.
let me
Yeah.
try that. So that's what I mean by just getting him like a
Like a
model
model.
car that
Yeah,
he could
yeah,
put
yeah.
together, and just say, hey, I bought you this, put
Thank
it,
you, Mission. Thank
can you
you.
just,
Yeah, I need you guys to
Yeah.
get along, because then people can just get upset. And Team Rose isn't here to defend herself, and we just need to all try to keep it light in chat. If we have differences with someone else, we don't want to bring it into chat. Honestly, you guys, I don't even agree with like writing things on Facebook and doing lives about people. I've never agreed with it because, for one, it's painful enough, right? The disagreement and the contention and the strife you're having with someone. What then it's got to be like blown out in public. Like some people can't even forgive for that kind of stuff. Some people, you know, because for one, maybe they were really injured, right, as a child, or saw parents hurting each other, and who knows, right? I don't know, but yeah, yeah. So thanks. Yeah, we'll just try to keep the peace in chat, and if anyone else wants to come up too and say hey. Yeah, I needed to interrupt you guys for a moment because I don't want.
No, it's all right.
Yeah.
But one thing I want to say this too is that my mom, right, worked
Mm.
in um education, right, for like over 35 years. And my mom worked for, actually, well, special ed. So she was telling me last week, pretty much, excuse me. She said that your dad needs to actually work his mind and then just stop watching fucking TV all the damn time. He really needs to just work his mind. And
Is
yeah,
there
yeah.
somebody? Is there someone you could invite over that he could talk with, like
Oh, no,
without
no, 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 no.
putting a car through? I mean,
Well,
Car-
well, look.
making a model, another guy. I mean, like his
Well,
age.
well, actually, he does not. Okay, look. After his parents died, right? Long story short, he was never the same. You know what? Same again. And well,
Mm.
he was that type of guy who was always sociable, right, with parties and everything, with a barbecue. But after his parents died, he just kind of just
Mm.
was just in his own little, his own little fucking bubble. And then my mom didn't like it. I mean, none of us did. And I said, Dad, man, come on, bro. It's like, look, life, life goes on, right? But he just couldn't let it go, man.
Did they die of like? I mean, they didn't die in an accident, did
Oh
they?
no, 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 no. They
Okay.
they actually died of old age,
Mm.
Okay.
pretty much. Yeah. And
Yeah.
and after that happened, I mean, he was not the same person again.
No.
Yeah, no. And then
You.
yeah, and then it was like my mom, tried to fucking talk to him about, look, let's do this, let's do that, right? Let's actually, but he just wasn't interested. I mean, I I don't really know. I mean, maybe he fell into a deep, dark
Hmm.
depression, for all I
Hmm.
know.
Hi, lunch lady. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I think it just depends. Like when I lost my mom 5 years ago, and it completely changed me too. And I, I'm just now coming out of that
All right.
really, really bad stuff. Um, but I know I'm forever lost without her. You know what I mean? And my mom didn't die of old age. My mom just left. Um, that's the way I look at it. And so yeah, and
Oh,
I have siblings, and it
really?
affects all of us differently. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My mom just checked out, and she was done, and she passed, and it came at a really, really bad time in my life. And I think maybe that's why I went through a different depression. But we all have different personalities too. But
Yep.
I think because it came exactly 9 weeks. So my oldest daughter, had a heart and kidney transplant, and she wasn't supposed to live. And
Mm.
when she finally got the heart and kidney transplant, I finally felt like, oh, things are looking up. Like my little girl's gonna be okay. Like I'm gonna be okay. 9 weeks later, my mom's like deuces and checked out on me. You know what I mean? And she
So what do
died.
you mean? She wasn't sick? She
No,
was so upset.
Wow, man.
Wait,
she.
she
I mean, she
unalived
had.
I'm sorry to
herself?
hear that.
No,
Sorry to hear that.
I mean, it's life. I'm not look. I'm. It's life. But what I'm saying is, um some people never come away from that the same. They can't get back. There's absolutely no way to love a parent and ever be the same. But some people just remain in one of those 5 stages of grief for the rest of their
Mm,
life, and it ends
okay.
up taking their life very early, and you can't help it. You
Okay,
can't.
so your mother was grieving her granddaughter's situation and she couldn't handle it, so she checked out, meaning she unalived herself?
No, no, no. So my mom did have rheumatoid arthritis,
Okay.
right? But that wasn't going to kill her at the age that my mom passed, when she was 72 years old.
Oh,
Not
she was
very,
young.
yeah, that's not
72?
very old in
72? Oh my
72.
God. I'm sorry to hear
Yeah.
that.
But from what? From what? The arthritis?
No, it was just she she had I guess she was by herself when it happened. It's just a thing. But from what we her heart, she had a I don't know if she had a heart condition or what, because we didn't do an autopsy on her. But when she was found, her heart wasn't beating, and my brother-in-law was able to get her heart going enough for when the ambulance got there. They were able to put her in the ambulance, take her to the hospital, and then she passed, at the hospital. But um, Yeah, so I just think
Could-
my mom had just given up, because of her rheumatoid arthritis and the pain she was in. She didn't want to go see doctors anymore. She didn't want to be messed with. She didn't. And you know what? I told my sister would call me because my mom took turns living back and forth with us, and we took turns taking care of her. And my sister had called me and she said, she would always tell me, "Can you talk to mom and come and take her to the hospital and stuff like that?" And finally, I went in there one day to my mom's room and I looked at her. I'm like, "What are you doing?" And she was like, "What do you mean?" And I was like, "You're hurting. Let me take you to the doctor." And she looked at me. And so most everybody now knows my real name is Darlene. I absolutely hate it. Please don't ever call me that. I hate that name. But my mother never called me Darlene. My mother, if I was in trouble, I got called Blondie. If I was not in trouble, I was Dolly. So my mother looked at me, and for the first time, she called me Darlene. And I don't know how long as she said, "Darlene, I am never going back to the doctor. I don't want to go to the doctor. And none of you kids can make me go to the doctor." And for the first
Mm.
time, I saw my mom as a human being, not as my mother. You
Hmm.
know what I mean?
When you said checked out, to me,
What
first I
I,
thought it
to
meant left
me,
the house
no,
and
what
left you when you were a little girl or a teenager or a young
No,
adult.
no,
So
what
that's
I
just how you were talking. Okay.
no, but when I say checked out, like to me, my mom did check out. She gave up. She wasn't going to seek medical help anymore. She didn't
Mhm.
take any more of her medicine. She knew what
Oh,
she
I've
was
seen that.
doing.
I've actually seen that too. Yeah.
Yeah, she actually
Yeah.
knew what she was doing. So
okay.
mentally, mom checked out and she knew
Yeah.
what it was going to do to her. See what I
Hmm.
mean? So maybe I should have made that more clear, but I was trying to,
No, it's all
that's
right.
just the way that I talk. Um,
Here, I
so
got
it,
to address this now.
okay, I'm so
I
sorry.
don't know. No, it's okay. This just, I mean, Dollar, do what you want, and you're sent over here to take screenshots of Mission Possible's thing, but this is what I mean. This perpetuates the problem. This perpetuates the problem, you guys. I mean, it just flat does. Okay, one does one thing, one does another does another. Stuff blasted all over Facebook. Then someone goes live. Then other people get involved. Turns into a mob mentality. Then people start wondering who their real friends are. Then, 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 for all I know, I mean, I hope not, but for all I know, Team Rose could be upset that Mission Possible is in my chat. So then, for all I know, I might get pulled into this, but I'm not gonna be. So it's a ripple effect, and this is the bottom line. A lot of people, when they start drinking, right, or drugging, they stay at that age. They just do
Yeah.
mentally. And
Hmm.
so if you start drinking, let's say when you're 16, and I mean, Team Rose doesn't drink anymore. She said publicly she did years and years and years ago, and it didn't do any. I don't mean a lot necessarily, but all I'm saying is, and just because I have a little bit of time doesn't mean, I started drinking when I was 16. I hope to God I'm a little more mature than that now, having some recovery and sobriety time under me. But would people rather be um, right in their feelings about what they're going through? And this is for anybody. This isn't just Team Rose and Mission and other people. Or would you rather be happy? Would you rather have peace? Would you rather be okay? I mean, I'm going to say this. We've forgotten the big picture here. Okay, why is it that when Mission expressed himself on Team Roses and even in my chat that he's, has a colostomy bag, right? And spent many, many months in the hospital and has been through so much in life, and everybody just adored and loved him, to a problem that's transpired now into, I don't even know what, like clear enemies. And this is the thing. It's like Team Rose said on her own live, right? She said this publicly, that her and Mission were maybe going to pretend fight. But her words are, and this was what, weeks ago or whatever the heck, But she didn't really think it would happen or believe it or whatever the heck. So what that tells me is cut the games. Cut the games, because this is the internet. Nobody knows if it's entertainment, if it's serious, if someone wants to have all their dirty laundry aired. And that's for both people. I mean, I could have been the most disgruntled, whatever person about having all those things basically handed to me on Dolly Vision. I'm bringing up his channel now. I try not to all the time. To, gee, I can't even be in a chat with 20 people. But you know what? Who cares? It doesn't matter. All good things come to an end. New, what is it? When a door what is it? When a window closes, a door can open. You know, it's how people look at things. And I'm telling you, it's like I try to teach my kids this. If they're going through rough thoughts in their head, or they're looking at YouTube, right, and wishing they were in a house instead of an apartment. Well, the thing is, they may have that someday, right? And they can set those goals for themselves, you know, at least my daughter. But we're not sleeping under the stairwell, freezing our asses off like many people in this town. This town has a homeless problem. You guys have to, and Team Rose has been really, really frightened by one of her brothers, to where she was a little girl holding her foot up on the door to keep him from coming in. Okay? And then able to run out before he would grab her and do I don't know what. The point is, we all have our traumas. We all have our fears. And we bring all of that stuff. It's not baggage. It's our lives into our adulthood. And now, because of internet, anybody and everybody can just spread crap. Like, you guys need to stop. Team Rose needs to stop. Team Rose, I love you. I love you. But everything, every little grievance you have with someone, you're doing a live on it. That's what it seems like. Like just stop. Do you want to be happy, or do you want to be right in whatever? And the same goes with Mission Possible, you know. And then what happens is, this is what I'm seeing, is like with Lionel, I guess he's friends with Mission, so he feels like he has to say something, and then Mission Possible feels validated by him, and it gives him more fuel to the fire, so to speak. And then Team Rose probably feels like she has to really lash out now, because she's got two men that used to be her friends. She feels probably in her heart and mind are ganging up on her. But the thing is, it doesn't fucking matter who started this. Just stop. Just stop. Stop all this stuff with Sierra too. If the words monkey and blood affect someone to the point where they're crying and running and doing a live, then it needs to fucking stop. Like, who's adults here anymore? Like, for God's sakes, you know, to twist things and say that Sierra's being racist. Okay, I'll probably lose subs over this and maybe friends. That's just utterly wrong. Okay? Yes, white people were hung and whatever. Okay? But they weren't lynched by the many in the what? A measly 100 or 200 or whatever years ago, just for being a different color. Right? People who are white weren't being lynched. Okay? And I watched that movie on whatever that little boy's name is, where the mother purposely exposed his completely, I mean, he just barely, I just couldn't believe it. I saw that guy's face. He was tortured. He was everything, all because that lady in the store said that he was flirting with him. and the mother wanted the casket open. Okay, I've seen the face. I still can't get it out. We're talking horrific things. Like, why are clicks, views, and subs and friends in a fucking chat that you probably won't even ever meet, you guys,
Yep.
the most important thing to
I have
do?
though.
No, listen, to be at the expense of somebody else's heart and what they've gone through. It's just wrong. It's just wrong, you guys. Just stop it. Sierra misses Team Rose's show. She doesn't feel like she can go in there anymore. Okay? Now, I'm not acting like this and fighting back tears because of what happened with me a measly, 4 months ago. I'm not. I've been over it for a long time. I'm happy. I've moved on. I'm fine. Okay? I'm still friends with certain people as far as I know. It is what it is. But the internet causes this snowball effect of mob mentality. And I told Sierra, I told her, I said, it's like a snowball going down a hill, getting bigger and bigger. I said, you've got to kick the fucking snowball off the mountain. She did for a while, but then she was hurt again. Okay? And then you've got other people, I won't mention names, coming up on panels and bringing up those words like monkey or monkey blood or whatever the hell it is, knowing that can stir up hurt. Do people not care anymore? Do people not care when people are hurting just because they can get so many people rallying behind them to defend what they think is right? Nobody's right in this. Nobody's right. Thank you, you guys, for coming up. I'm going to go.
Y'all have a good night. Thanks for
I'm
having
going to
me.
go. It's been a good live. It's been 3 hours and 12 minutes. And
All
Lloyd
right.
Boston.
Well, if you gotta go, you
and
gotta go,
Nikki.
girl. It's all
Well,
good.
you know, it's upsetting because I don't want to be in the fucking middle of this stuff. And for the first time after 3 goddamn weeks, I told Team Rose because she was asking me. So if you hear this, Rose, I answered some questions because you asked me. You said things like, should I apologize to Sierra? Oh, I don't know. Yeah. Apologize to her. She'll readily take it and be done with it, though. The next time someone brings up the word even monkey when she's in chat, shut it down. Shut it down. That's what I did on my panel. Okay? It just shocked me that things were being twisted and saying, oh, Sierra's the racist. I mean, I just can't even believe it, tell you the truth. And so I stayed out of it. And I told my other friends, no. But when I'm asked questions 3 weeks later, I'm going to open my mouth. But guess what? Team Rose always gets back to me. And you know what, Rose? You haven't said one thing to me in many, 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 many hours. And maybe you still have your grandson, but I don't think you do. I think you're probably a tad upset with me for voicing my feelings. You probably don't agree with me. You might be a tad embarrassed or hurt. I don't know. But you always respond back to me. And I checked my messenger last night, nothing. I checked it this morning, nothing. I checked it this afternoon, and I checked it tonight. Maybe something's there now, but there hasn't been for hours. And that's not like you with me. But you asked me, and I'm going to give my opinion, and you need to respect if it's different than yours. You need to, because I do love you, and we're good friends, and we're a lot alike. We're a lot alike. You're like a sister to me. You are. But thanks, everybody, for coming up on panel. I'm going to end this live. It was interesting. It was informative. And I'm thankful. All right? Bye, Leanie. Bye, Rich.
All right. Good night.
Thank you, Lloyd Boston, for coming up. I usually like to do about a 3-hour live anyway. I used to do 4, even 5 hours sometimes. But you guys have to realize it's 1:30 in the morning, and I've got some things I need to do around here. The kittens haven't been in here for hours. I need to check on them. You know, I felt like I could say all that, you guys, because other people, you know, Tashi and Chat are just like, well, I understand that shouldn't have been done and that wasn't very nice. But I love Rose and I love her chat. Well, I get that. But somebody has to step up and be the adult. Okay, just be the adult and just stop. Stop. Okay, the thing is, if people are drinking and getting ideas and having fun with this, it's not going to stop. Because that's liquid courage. That's liquid courage. And frankly, I'm going through that with my ex. You know, I was on the phone earlier and I wasn't even going to talk to him again. And he's trying to say something about my son's meds. And I reminded him of the emails he sent me and he flat denied it. I never said our son couldn't be on it. And I like laughed half. I went, what? And then my son started laughing. I said, I have the emails. I'm saving them. Okay, you threatened a felony against my older mother, that she got a fake prescription in the damn freaking 90s, and that's how I got on it, just because she's a psychiatric nurse. I said, oh yeah, you did. And my passed away father, who I didn't even get to say goodbye to, you're saying negative things that he supposedly said about me, and he's dead. He isn't even here to defend himself. I'm pissed. So I know what it's like to see and get shit written about me. And it's not fun, you guys. And you just need to stop, please. Would you rather be right or happy? All right. Thanks, everybody, for coming. I love you guys. Thanks for coming to PCT is Extreme. If you want to support the channel, do. And please hit the like and please subscribe to me if you haven't. I really mean that. All of you to come over here and take time out of your lives to listen to me blab or whatever the hell. I need to do that now and then. You can only talk to your kids through doors in their rooms and your animals for so long. So you're all family to me. Thank you.